I mean, quite literally, it's being able to recognize within yourself when you start to tip over, right, a threshold. That's the worst, right? Like if that, okay, if I'm starting to feel exhausted and now my immune system's going down and I'm tired all the time, I'm cranky, like that's
Mhm.
bad. That's the extreme. So let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, that's your 10, right? I always say, okay, where are you sitting at right now? Right? Kind of like a pain scale evaluation. And if you say, well, I generally sit at about a 4 or 5, then my answer to you would be, okay, what's defining that 4 or 5? What gets you to a 4 or 5, right? And then I
Mhm.
say, okay, great. If that's where you're at, then every single day, if you start to creep into a 2.5, you need to stop and take a break, right? So it's essentially emotionally pacing yourself, right? So one
Yeah.
of the things that I love to coach and train is emotional pacing, right? We talk about this from an athletic perspective as well. You know, sports psychology technique, huge. Pacing, right?
Yeah.
Visualization, right? Beautiful. So how do you see yourself emotionally in XYZ situations or categories, whatever might be present right now? And what does it look like to be only at a 2.5? And how can we keep it there? Right? What does it look like to be at a 5? And how do we stop ourselves from getting there? Right? What does it look like to be at that 10? What usually triggers each of those levels? Right? And so then that whole anything from like 5 to 10 is this is what you want to be aware of